Hey everyone, it's Ryan here. So this video is for a recent announcement that Xbox had. They've come up with this thing called the Xbox Hall of Fame. Some people have already been put in it if they're in like the top, I think like 10% of like achievements, gamer score, and completions, stuff like that. I think there's like 5 different categories for it, and basically I'm making this video to say that um, essentially for the next year I'm hopefully aiming to become a part of it. They say you can have a chance to win an Xbox One X and a year's subscription to Xbox Games Pass on top of that. Um, but yeah, like I said, like with the past like 4 years or so, with the fact I've been getting like 50,000 plus game score each year, um, I sort of fancy my chances, but I think with everyone in lockdown and the Xbox now announcing that, a lot more people are actually going to start playing more games rather than like the same 3 or 4. I think that's sort of the benefit I had, like because every time with my Xbox stats, I've always been in like the top 1% of the majority of stuff. So it's like top 1% of achievements and top 1% of game score and top 1% of game completions, top 1% of like hours played. But I think now that most people are in lockdown, they're going to be investing a lot more hours, especially with this Hall of Fame stuff. But yeah, I'm basically making this video to basically just announce that I'm hopefully, well, basically in a way, I'm competing for the Hall of Fame, like Xbox Hall of Fame. Whether I'll get it or not, again, who knows? Um, I don't know what they'll base it on, but I think there's like 5 categories. So they've got like achievements earned, game score earned, Games Pass games like played, like Games Pass achievements earned. There was another one which wasn't of interest to me, and I can't remember what it was. So yeah, that's basically what this quick video is about. Is that I'm basically going for the Xbox Hall of Fame, hoping I get it. I can't remember how many people they said would get the award. I don't know if they're just awarding one to each one. Like I said, because when I've done my like year reviews of stuff, and I basically mentioned like where I've come compared to everyone else, and hopefully if I can just keep doing more of this, then I fancy my chances. So yeah, wanted to put this video out just to say that the Xbox announced this Hall of Fame thing, and I'm hopefully going to go for it. I was originally going to start playing a bit more PS4 because I've got some games on there on my backlog. I think one of the benefits I have now is, but it's sort of not, in a way, I guess, a benefit. Because whenever I upload a video to YouTube, it messes with my internet, so everything just loses connection, except my phone when I'm uploading the video. Same normally happens when when I used to upload on my laptop. It's just everything else was just stop working. And normally sometimes I just go and play on my 360 upstairs because I just play what's on the disc. It doesn't really matter if I'm online or not. But then I figured out my PS4, I can play my digital games without actually having to be connected to the internet, which is quite nice. Because unfortunately with Xbox, you have to be connected because of the whole cloud service stuff they got going on. So basically, I can just basically log on my PS4 and play that way. I've still got to finish God of War. I've got to play through the Uncharted trilogy. I did when I used to live with a friend of mine, like back on the PS3, but I wanted to play the remastered version on the PS4. I need to play through Uncharted 4. I've already played through The Last of Us, but I need to do like a collectible run. I need to play Until Dawn. I need to play like basically my PlayStation's for like exclusives. At some point, I want to reinstall Spiderman to play that again because that's a lot of fun. I've seen people have gone very funny about the fact that they've changed his face for the PS5. For me, I'm not too fussed. Like I did like the old face, and some people are a bit funny when it comes to changes of stuff. But the thing that makes me laugh about it is just the level of the reactions people have gone. Like they think the game's now ruined because they've changed the face. It's the same voice. It's still Peter Parker. It's just a different face. Like I don't think people reacted as bad when, for example, Tobey Maguire finished after Spider-Man 3 and then they got Andrew Garfield in. I don't think people went, oh, screw Marvel for putting Andrew Garfield in. We want Tobey. And then they put Tom Holland in after Andrew Garfield. Like, basically, things get recast, you know. And, like, I get it's a bit funny because it's like a game, you remaster it and stuff like that. There have been some games where they've completely changed something around and it's just not looked good. I can't think of any examples at the moment, unfortunately, but I know I've played something where I played the sequel and I was literally like, that's not the same character, that's not this. Yeah, like personally for me, I'm not too fussed. Not sure if you realise about the Spider-Man game, 90% of the time, he's dressed as Spider-Man. So you're not going to see the face that much. You've got maybe, what, 10 to 20 cutscenes with his face in it? And, you know, like, it's literally the same scene, same voice. It's just a different face. That's all. But yeah, I think people are just overreacting to it. But again, we live in a time where things have to be perfect, and if they're not, and if something has changed for whatever reason, then it's the end, you know, and they've really screwed themselves over and blah blah blah. It's like, you know, you can just be excited for, you know, the sequel that's coming out. Maybe the reason that they had to change it was because they couldn't get the same guy for PS5 for Spider-Man Miles Morales. So this is basically their way of going, well, because this is what he's going to be in the next one, we thought we'd bring it out early in the new one so it doesn't look as weird when you come over to... Like, that's the only thing I can think, is for Spider-Man Miles Morales, if they bring Peter Parker in, he's going to have the new face. And I think people would have lost their shit even more if, like, after playing that Spider-Man, having the remaster with the same face, and then coming into Miles Morales, and he's got this different face, people would have completely lost their mind. So I think they're trying to get out of the way early. So then that way when Spider-Man Miles Morales comes out, they can go, oh, okay, fair enough, you know. Rather than just... Because I think that's a problem. When there's one slight difference in the game, people will instantly start downgrading it and go, oh, this is crap, this is this. Like, people are going to go, oh, Spider-Man's so bad now because the face isn't the same. It's like, you know. But anyway, that's me. Wasn't what the video was originally about, but I'm basically just going to have a 2-category thing. So it's going to be announcement for the Xbox Hall of Fame and Spider-Man PS5 new Peter Parker face rant. But yeah, so basically I'm attempting to go for the Xbox Hall of Fame, hoping, and I'm not too fussed about whole Spider-Man face change. But that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you for watching me ramble on about whatever, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one.